of course, TheQuartering got really upset because these gamer boys, they can't stand the fact that we exist in a world where anime women don't exist in real life. Okay, now, many of you in chat are probably pretty big anime fans, and from what I've heard, Cowboy Bebop is a pretty popular anime. But I do not watch anime, as I am not a turbo virgin. I have sex. I'm too busy getting pussy to watch anime. So, I've never seen Cowboy Bebop. I have no emotional bias or connection to this franchise. It's just not something that I care about. However, apparently Netflix is making a live-action adaptation of Cowboy Bebop. There's some drama surrounding a character that goes by the name of Faye Valentine in the show and who they cast to play that character. Let's look at this a phenomenal lineup of characters we have here. We've got a 9-foot-tall, muscle-bound Chad here. We've got a cool guy, I guess. Then we've got the character that this drama is surrounding, and then I don't know if this is a child. I think this character is a child. And then a dog that you guys can't see because my camera's covering it up. It's a corgi. It's a little Doge. Wait, no, Doge is a Shiba Inu. No, it's a corgi. This character is the result of the drama, okay? This is the character who is the result of all of this drama and who they cast to play her in this live action remake. Now, is there anything about this character's design that, while I appreciate the design, it's cool, it's fine. I'm a little bit more in favor of like some thicker legs, I like thighs. I like a girl who theoretically could suffocate me to death between her thighs. That's my preference, though. Is there anything here about this character's design that maybe seems a little bit unrealistic? I'm just going to go ahead and say it. She's got big old titties, which I appreciate, and just a non-existent waist. There is no waist, okay? There's just no waist, okay? Now, I'm not going to say that no woman exists that has this body type, all right? I'm not going to do the whole, like, women like this don't. I'm sure there's women out there that do exist and look like this, but I think it's safe to say they're pretty damn rare. The way that fat distribution works when it comes to women, the fat tends to go to the ass and in the hips and the thighs way sooner than it goes to the booba. So it's kind of rare that you get a girl with like big boobs and a very slender body. It's just not something that occurs very commonly. Let's go ahead and get a look at who they cast to play Faye Valentine, the name of this character in the live action remake. She's very pretty, and I'd say overall she seems to match the character quite well. I think all the casting here is pretty good. Obviously, I don't think this character is black in the anime. I mean, he could be, and that's just how they animate him, but I mean, I think it's fine that I don't care about race swapping actors. What I find really cringy when actors are race swapped is when their names aren't changed. That's always what makes me cringe like crazy. I remember I heard about the I remember when the live-action adaptation of Ghost in the Shell was made, that, like, a ton of people made a huge deal about Scarlett Johansson playing a character who in the anime and in the manga is Asian. I remember people making, like, a really big deal about that, and I was like, I don't care. It's probably just, you're overreacting. But then I watched a movie's recapped video on it, and it turns out that Scarlett Johansson's character still has a Japanese name, and she meets her mom in the movie, and her mom is just Japanese, but she's Scarlett Johansson, and her name is like a very Japanese name, and her mom is Japanese, but she's white. I know she's a robot or whatever, but it's still just so fucking weird and cringy. Adopted? I don't know, dude. Regardless, though, regardless, I think overall this is some pretty good casting, for these characters. I think it's fine, as long as it's well written and well acted and tells the story in a fairly faithful way, then I think people will enjoy it, as long as their insane political bullshit doesn't get in the way of them enjoying this media. Ironically enough, it's the people who complain and cry about politics being put in media that let politics get in the way of them and enjoying media. Although I must say, not a big fan of the dog, of the casting for. Oh well, there we go. That's nice. Although I must admit, the dog is kind of bad casting. Gotta say, they look nothing alike. The dog, this dog, and this dog, they look nothing alike. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's just a terrible casting on their part there. I'll completely agree with that. Anyway, what the dog doing? Anyway, you'll notice that there's been an outfit change here. There's been a bit of an outfit change, if you notice. And there's one thing you have to remember about reactionaries on the internet, and that is, if you put any more clothing on a woman in an adaptation from an anime than they have in said anime, you are going to stir the biggest shitstorm you can possibly imagine. Because gamer bros still can't get through their head that anime girls don't exist in real life. So, naturally, there was a shit show. We're, of course, going to be watching TheQuartering's video complaining about it, because of course he did. Who would have fucking thought? Here's a couple of examples here. Netflix with millions of dollars versus a girl with $100. And here you've got like a girl who did a cosplay of Faye Valentine compared to the Netflix adaptation. Now, granted, this is a more faithful adaptation of the outfit. Obviously, it's cosplay. However, it is not a very practical adaptation of the outfit. Also, chat, I need to find out this girl's at right now. You need to be dropping it right now, just scientific research reasons. It is not a very practical one. So following all of this drama and the amount of bullshit, harassment, of course, that was heading towards Danielle Pineda, the actress who plays Faye Valentine, she felt the need to respond, and I've already seen her response. I already have seen it. It came up in my timeline a few days ago. I think that she responded to this. I think she responded to it better than like I would have actually expected. Like her demeanor here, like the way she like responds to it, really like I actually really liked it. Like she seemed like she was kind of joking about it. Let's just watch. You guys will know what I'm talking about when you see it. I think she handled it pretty well.
Hey guys, so as you know, our Cowboy Bebop first look dropped today, which was so exciting. And I just wanted to address a couple of things that sort of keep coming up in the comments amongst fans. First, I wanted to apologize to the fans that I did not anatomically match the Faye Valentine character. 6 foot, double D size breast, 2-inch waist. They looked everywhere for that woman and they couldn't find her. It's kind of weird. So they just went with my short ass. I know. Am I right? There was talk about like, can we put Danielle in a time machine and maybe give her different parents so she has different genetic information to sort of make her look better? It proved to be too complicated. And the other thing I wanted to bring up was I want to apologize that the outfit I'm wearing is not exactly what she wears in the anime. We tried, but doing stunts in tissue paper, things disappear, they rip. Sometimes it just got lost. Anyway, like I was saying, that original
I don't know why there's a weird cut there. I assume this is like a TikTok
costume. They made a couple of them, but like I said, they got sort of slurped up in my various crevices, never to be retrieved again. So we needed to really build something that could withstand the test of time. So just,
Yeah, I think that was actually a really good response. Like, unironically, like she could have very easily just made a TikTok where she did like the triggered angry woman like stereotype, which would have been completely valid on her part. I mean, you got shit tons of people harassing her because she's playing a character in a that they don't like, I mean, we know how people on the internet are. When people don't like a character in media, they harass the actor playing the character. They do it all the fucking time. Like we were talking about Game of Thrones earlier. Do you know how much shit the actor who plays Joffrey got? The guy who plays Joffrey's a nice dude. He's a good actor. He was playing a bad person in a show really well, and for being such a good actor, he got harassed in real life and online for that. But I think her response was quite good. And you know, obviously, I mean, let's take a look at let's say they wanted to perfectly, faithfully adapt the outfit, right? I think they did a good job of making a practical version of it that doesn't look fucking ridiculous. Can you imagine doing stunts and even just doing can you imagine running in this outfit? Not even doing flips and all sorts of different, just running 50 feet in this outfit. This is from a photo shoot. How often do you think that this woman who did this cosplay had to go pulling this thing out of her crevasses, as the actress there just mentioned? It's not happening, dude. It is not a very practical outfit for a real-life adaptation, okay? So I'd say overall, while I've got no actual, stake in the game, I don't watch anime. I'm probably not even going to watch this live-action adaptation of Cowboy Bebop. I haven't even seen the original. I've seen 2 animes, a little bit of One Punch Man, and all of Death Note. I did like Death Note, though. Death Note was good. That was a good anime. It was basically anime Breaking Bad. I'm not kidding. Seriously. Line up the similarities. It is surprising how similar Death Note is to Breaking Bad. There's a lot more, comparisons you can make there than you even know. Anyway, with that said, of course, TheQuartering got really upset because these gamer boys, they can't stand the fact that we exist in a world where anime women don't exist in real life. So let's just go ahead and take a good look at our favorite grifty boy, TheQuartering.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from TheQuartering. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm trying to mix it up today. I've got a wide variety of different topics for you, so make sure you check back often. By the way, if you're just checking...
Oh, I just remembered. TheQuartering says nothing of substance in his videos, so we should probably just speed it up until we get to something that we can actually make fun of, because he's just going to shill for the next 5 minutes. That tends to be what he does.
You haven't yet subscribed, please do consider clicking that red subscribe button down below the video. It's really the only way you'll find my videos, and I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Now, Netflix has responded to Cowboy Bebop's and Faye Valentine's backlash, and, well, that didn't go well either. If you've been following the story, essentially, people didn't love the costume for Faye Valentine. There was this obvious implication that they toned it down because Netflix doesn't like attractive women. I mean, quite frankly, that's what it seems like.
Netflix doesn't like attractive women. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? What does TheQuartering's wife look like? He's married, right? There's no way that his wife is even close to as pretty as this lady, okay? Are we unironically trying to say that this woman's not attractive? This is literally I only date 2D girls shit. Where's your fucking body pillow, Jeremy? Where's it at, buddy? Where's your anime waifu body pillow? Because apparently 3D girls just aren't good enough for you. You need those 2D ones.
Now, they have no problem putting all sorts of, kids twerking on their channel. But for whatever reason, attractive females that are traditionally, loved by men, this is something that always has to be modernized and changed. And I don't know why, because I would think that that's a good thing, especially women with nice, clean skin. Men, you should have clean skin too, which brings me to this video sponsor, Geology. Huge shout out to this video sponsor.
Fucking goddamn it. I need to get more shameless, guys. I really do need to get more shameless. I'm gonna pick up 20 sponsors from my emails tonight. I swear to God. I'm gonna email, but I've been getting I have so many sponsor emails that I haven't taken up because I feel like if I take too many sponsors, it comes off as sellouty. But honestly, I'm just gonna do it. I'm going full shameless. I'm gonna get 20 sponsors. Every video is gonna be sponsored by something. We're going full shameless. Fuck it, dude. This is YouTube nowadays. Gotta sell out to survive, man.
I know a lot of you might not be thinking about it since it's not traditionally something men think.
Wow, he's really still going on about it. Hey, Lonnie, can you get me some water, please? I forgot to get any water, and I haven't drank anything the whole stream, and my throat's starting to get a little dry. Drier than Ben Shapiro's wife's pussy. Okay, is he finally talking about it now?
Take the quiz, see how it goes. give this stuff a try. If you don't like it, cool. But they are an important sponsor for the channel, and they've Cowboy Bebop.
Okay.
And actress Danielle Pineda, who plays Faye Valentine in the upcoming live-action series by sharing 2 photos of Pineda. The backlash against the live-action Cowboy Bebop began when Netflix released a first look at the series, and critics decried the series' muted color palette, the inaccurate Faye Valentine costume, and the race-swapped jet black. YouTuber Vera Dark, shout out to Vera, expressed her opinion. Netflix has finally released photos of the characters, and they look rough. She further added, judging by the photos, these characters look bad. This is via boundingintocomics.com. Speaking specifically to Faye, Vera Dark states,
Like, okay, I can't imagine getting this upset about practical costume changes in media. Not to mention, the color palette looks too rough. Like, at least in this image, it comes like I don't know if like Cowboy Bebop is like a really colorful anime or whatever, but like this is the image that came up when I looked up Cowboy Bebop. This is one of the first images that showed up, and I'd say this has more color to it, even in their costumes and like everything, than the image from the anime does. Obviously, hers doesn't because it's not all yellow and red, but like the red's a little darker. But like there's literally a neon sign behind them. So everything's like lit up with purple and blue. Like, yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. Like, and these costumes are fine. I can't imagine getting this upset about something like that. I really, really can't. Maybe I'm just too busy getting pussy to care, but I don't know.
she looks awful. These changes look so incredibly bad. They are like CW changes, in my opinion. She looks nothing like the previous version of the character. We don't have the vibrant yellows, the vibrant reds, the haircut. There are cosplayers that create more accurate costumes than designers that Netflix has, because this looks like garbage. And a common gaslighting way to shut this down.
I'm gonna fucking Roblox myself, dude. Where's my knife? Where's my fucking knife? I need it right now. Oh, hey, Luna. How you doing? Are you mad about it, too? Do you only date 2D girls, Luna? Yeah, I know. Luna's a reactionary. She watches TheQuartering regularly. Look at her. Gaslighting, bro. Oh, my God. Dude, people take this guy seriously. People actually take this dude seriously.
Is to say, oh, just men just want to fap to it. That's not the case. And, you know, there's always a handful of prominent females in the commentary space that also dislike the same things. But curiously, you know, places like Kotaku and Polygon don't quote them. They quote, people dunking on me posting this video, saying, oh, it's just an angry incel that he can't fap to this character. That's a way for them to shut down criticism. Don't let them do it. Don't let them derail the conversation and make that the narrative, because that's what they want to do. Angry neckbeards don't like this character because they can't fap to it. Danielle Pineda was already caught in 4K wearing an outfit that was more revealing than it would have had to been for Faye Valentine. We know she can pull it off. This is a perfect example. It's not like Netflix has a problem with attractive females in.
Yeah. What he's talking about is the image that kept going around Twitter where she was wearing a bikini in a movie. Does he not know that bikinis are made? Well, even bikinis have these problems to a degree, but does he not know that bikinis are made to be, like, despite being revealing, somewhat practical? Like, you can still kind of, like, bikinis are made so that you could, like, play beach volleyball and not have it go all the way inside your ass and pussy. Like, just sucked all the way up in there, you know what I mean? I love when neckbeards hide behind token women to justify their misogyny. Yeah. There's a huge like menagerie of like types like this, like grifting fucks that are women that are sort of tokenized. It's very similar to what the conservatives do with like black people a lot in their movement, like the way that like Candace Owens, for example, where it's like you can't go any, like, for example, this is a really good example. So anytime we like respond to Candace Owens, for example, her talking points are always race-based. It's always like drawing attention to the fact that she's a black woman, and that if you're white and progressive, then you can't disagree with her because then now you're the real racist. Like that kind of shit. You know what I mean? It's tokenization. They do it all the fucking time. Yeah, I'm sure there are women talking about this as well, and they're just not like the other girls, are they? They're not like the other girls at all.
In general, I think what they do is when they have a female character that they know a lot of men find traditionally attractive, they go out of their way, in my opinion, to mute that. We see this with, I don't know, She-Ra.
I he's still mad that like what is she like? How old is She-Ra in the show? Isn't she like a child in the show that they made? He's still mad about that. Like She-Ra, the 16. Yeah, she's like 16, isn't she? He's still mad that the 16-year-old She-Ra in that fucking movie or in the show or whatever the fuck, I haven't seen it, isn't like super sexualized in the kids show, dude. Like, come on, bro. Like even if she was like 18 or older, like She-Ra, it would still be weird that he calls for her to look hotter because it's a kid show. Why are you trying to get characters in kids shows to be hotter? Why are you upset that characters in children's shows aren't hot enough? What is your contention with that? Yeah, also this is the dude who regularly calls Vosh a pedo on Twitter. I just want to point that out. This guy regularly calls Vosh a pedophile on Twitter. Okay? And meanwhile, he complains about cartoon characters and kids shows not being hot enough.
A variety of other.
Also, I want to point out again, he's saying all of this about this woman and this costume. That this costume and this woman aren't hot enough. Or that this is like a muted version of what's attractive to men. Like, someone clip that as a screenshot and just caption it, stares motherfuckerly. Oh, Luna, no, go back. No, you gotta stay on camera. They paid, Luna. You gotta lay down. Luna, no, bad kitty. Good baby. All right.
Female characters that have gotten the frumpy overhaul that Netflix likes to do. As seen above in the video saying, hey guys, as you know, Cowboy Bebop first.
Frumpy? Dog, what? Homie, what? Frumpy? Are you fucking kidding me?
Dropped today. It was exciting. I just wanted to address a couple things. Now, we know everything she said in this video. She proceeded to sarcastically deride critics of the first look, saying, I wanted to apologize to the fan. I don't anatomically match Faye Valentine. 6 foot, double E's, 2-inch waist. You know, I looked everywhere for a woman like that. They couldn't find her. Again, was there 1 or 2 people that were saying this? Sure. But the overwhelming majority of people were talking about the lame everyday costume that just looks like it's off.
This is not true, okay? Never let people like this whitewash the internet. These are the same types of people that like to claim that the internet was better back in the old days when it was more Wild West than it is now, as like more websites have caught on and updated their TOS and everything. TheQuartering damn well knows what people on the internet tend to do. People on the internet tend to be sadistic assholes that can just go along, and they harass people all the time. They harass actors for the roles that they play and shit like that. You know, it was a really big deal. The actress who played Skylar in Breaking Bad got so much abuse and harassment from people because she played the character of Skylar, and a lot of like gamer bros didn't like her because she just wouldn't let her husband kill people and cook meth. What a horrible wife, am I right? What a horrible wife, what a horrible woman for playing a character who wouldn't let her husband cook meth and kill people. Just horrible. God damn. That actress totally deserved all that harassment, didn't she?
Off the racks at the CW than anything near what Faye Valentine looks like. I mean, she's more covered up in this than, I don't know. I mean, and look at the colors are, this is like a mustard yellow. It's just not Faye Valentine. There was talk about, I'm not going to go through her sarcastic crap. Pineda then addressed criticisms of the outfits.
I want to hear what he's got to say about the outfit, like about her saying the outfit isn't practical. I wonder if he's going to try to argue that like this outfit adapted faithfully would be practical for filming. I'm really curious.
Saying, she can't possibly wear that, which we all know is 100% bologna sausage. Pineda then claimed, anyway, like I was saying, the original costume, they made a couple of them, but they sort of got slurped up into my various crevasses, never to be retrieved again. Again, we know this is a lie. The video then transitioned.
We know this is a lie. Yeah, she was joking. She was doing, something I've noticed a lot with dudes, and I had to get over this as I got like more out of the right, is that like conservative dudes actually believe that women can't be funny. like unironically. Like I joke about how women can't be funny, and I joke about how like hating women is funny. We make women bad jokes all the time here, like plenty, you know. But the reason why I make them, and I know that I'm not like contributing to any harm, is because we're all progressives. We all know that like we know that we don't actually hate women. Okay, TheQuartering does actually hate women. Something I noticed is that a lot of these people unironically believe that women can't be funny. And so if a woman makes a joke or like a sarcastic, like just any joke like that, if a dude did it, they'd see it for what it is, as a joke. And they'd be like, you joker. Oh, you're a funny guy. But like if a chick does it, now all of a sudden it's like she's being a sarcastic bitch. You know what I mean? Have you guys, hypers in chat, if you've noticed that tendency as well? Hell, I've done the same thing when I was younger. Absolutely. Yeah, it's actually pretty common.
Position to playing Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up in an attempt to turn the video into a Rick roll. A Rick roll we already know. While Astley's song is playing the first look of John Cho as Spike is shown with a heart around his face, shared by The Hollywood Reporter on Instagram. Astley's song continues to play as a comment from Pineda on The Hollywood Reporter Instagram in reaction to the first look wrote, "Oh man, they better not ruin this. I mean, where's Ed? They better not mess this up. Why isn't Faye half exposed?" Again, picking one comment to
Dude, it's so shameless how much these people only care about money. He won't even say the word naked because he's so afraid of getting demonetized because all he cares about is money. I swear constantly in my videos. I fucking swear all the fucking time, okay? I don't give a shit if my videos get demonetized. I mean, I prefer if they get monetized. I like to have money. I like to be able to pay my bills. But, like, I'm not gonna, like, constantly police my swearing because I'm so afraid of getting the yellow dollar sign. It's all these people care about is money. They are shamelessly grifting. Where's that one clip where TheQuartering admits that he's a grifter? Can we find that? I feel like we've seen enough of the video because he's just going to keep, like, this is how all of his videos go. He's got to stretch it out for like 10, 13 minutes to get the ideal amount of time for ads. She looks like a prairie dog when she does that. Hold on. Where's the clip? He said it in his video on, or no, it was in his debate with what's his name? Destiny. It was in his debate with Destiny. I want to see if we can hunt it down because I love that clip, and I feel like there's no more to the TheQuartering video worth watching. We know what it's gonna be. Where is it? The agender robots. There it is. There it is. Man, I miss pre-Lefty Arc Destiny. February 2019. Back when the times were good.
Bitch, I'm a doctor. Fuck you, Akimbos. 27 duckers.
I thought that was an actual text-to-speech on my stream. What the fuck? Hold on. When's the part where he shows up? Oh no, this isn't it. This isn't where it happens. It's when they talk. Oh yeah, here it is. Never mind, this is it. Yeah, here it is.
Right? Like, this is what you do, right? You rile people up to get them to go online and to shit all over people or whatever. And then at the end of the day, like, you come back like, oh, well, I don't really care much about this stuff. Like, do you not think you have an impact on...
Wow. How convenient is it that the second I click on the video, it starts playing the exact part that I was talking about. Also, I'm sorry for subjecting you to Destiny at 1.5 speed. Okay, hold on. Let's rewind it a little bit because I think this is exactly the part that I was talking about.
Is that just reminding people that they don't really care? I mean, if it's a net positive, okay, fine. But I'm still going to laugh at them when they do it. I don't have any problem
I mean,
with
you
it.
do
Never
more
have.
than laugh at them. Like, in that video that I saw of you talking about the gay people in the comics, you're like, when I see this, it makes me want to throw up. I mean, like...
I mean, I'd have to go back and look at the video. That sounds pretty spicy for me.
Oh, man.
I'm not saying I didn't say it. I'm saying
No, the
I
problem
made,
is
I
that
have
like people
1,000
like
videos of-
you like in this conversation now you are like the most like conceited or not conceited. You're like very protective, very like kind, very careful with your words. But then I watch like videos that you make and it's like small boobed like women are destroying the fucking world. And it's like you're so much.
Come on.
No, but it
That's
is
how
like you
perceive
realize
it.
like this is the kind of shit that you like that large like that video that professor dude made or whatever, right? Like this is what you do, right? You rile people up to get them to go online and to shit all over people, or whatever, and then at the end.
How fucking perfect is it that the part of the video that it started at was Destiny pointing out exactly what TheQuartering was doing in the video that we were just responding to. How fucking perfect. What are the chances that it immediately plays the part that we're talking about? That's great.
End of the day, like you come back and like, oh well, I don't really care much about this stuff. Like, do you not think you have an impact on communities online, or do you just not give a fuck, or is it maybe it's just all the money for you? I guess you don't really care about any of these issues at all, or
I don't really care about the money. I have a day job. I don't plan on ever quitting
His day job is his other YouTube channel, by the way.
my day job. I cover things that
People looked into it after he said this. DGG looked into it, and when he says his day job, he's talking about his other YouTube channel.
are trending. I don't.
yeah, but it's with this
Sometimes
like
it is-
cancerous, like no, like the same thing. No bullshit is with this weird anti-SJW take where like the women's and the gays are like destroying everything, and it's like this huge crisis that like gay people are in media or women are in media, or that women don't have huge boobs or whatever. Like I don't know. It's like.
Well, it's okay to not like my content, man. You
It's
know,
not
like,
about
I
not
don't-
liking your content. It's I think you do demonstrable harm to the public discourse. I think the ideas that you spread like cause people to act in ways that I think are horrible, or serve as a detriment to society. It's not just I don't like your videos. I think they're really bad, like on a virtue level, not like they're shitty video. I mean, they're okay videos in terms of doing what you want to do with the videos.
But I mean, advocating for violence is not a problem.
No, because that coincides with the particular values. Wait, that's like saying that like if I come into a room and I say I hate all gay people, and then I also come into the room and I say I think you should be able to kill somebody who's a Nazi, then you're like, oh, so you're okay with killing people, but you're not okay with hating gay people. Well, yeah, of course, these are two totally different things.
Back when Destiny was okay with political violence. Anyway, yeah. So in that debate, he goes on to talk about how he doesn't actually care about any of this, and he just he's just doing it for the money. He really is. He even in his own videos, he started some of them. Like anytime Brie Larson breathes, he'll make a video about it, and then he'll start it with like, ooh. He'll do like a little segment at the beginning. At least he used to do this. I don't know if he does it now. But he'd start it with like a little segment where it's like him looking on Amazon for like a thing that he wants to buy and being like, oh yeah, I'm going to be able to buy this thing after this video. Oh yeah. He's shameless about it. He knows he's a grifter. He admits it. He won't outright say that he's a grifter, but he will admit that he just does it for the money and that he, you know, likes to milk these topics dry for everything that they're worth. Anyway. With all that said, TheQuartering is mad that anime girls aren't real. They don't exist in the real world, and he's quite upset about it. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and ring the bell icon next to the subscribe button if you haven't already, because otherwise, YouTube won't tell you when I go live or upload a new video. So make sure to hit that motherfucking bell. Not to mention, follow my social media. Links are all down below, especially my Twitter, because that's where all the poppin' memes are. All the spicy memes are always happening on Twitter. And of course, join my fan Discord, because I do watch parties and I play games with people in there. And if you want to hang out with me, that's the best place to do it. Join my Discord, link in the description. And of course, if you got the money for it and you don't need it for anything else, you can always support me financially by donating or subscribing or gifting subs on my website, on Twitch, on YouTube, or through Patreon or Streamlabs, but don't donate it if you can't afford to. But no matter how you support the channel, whether it be a like, a nice comment, anything like that, I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good one.